Guys, good evening, everybody. I hope all of you to be incredibly well. Tonight, as usual, guys, we are gonna be together learning new things. Okay. At the end
Hello,
of the
teacher.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you guys. Hey, I need you to remind me tonight, maybe because teacher gets excited and sometimes I forget to tell you important information. All right. So I need you to remind me, teacher. Okay, what were you gonna say? Ah, yes. And I'm gonna immediately remember. Okay, because I need to tell you incredible good news, guys. Incredible good news. Okay, this is something that is gonna ring bells to you. Okay, you're gonna say, what? I say, yes, man. Ah, teacher, it's true. I'm gonna say, yes, man, it's true. All right, so it's coming one in a second. Okay, you ask me at the end of the class because teacher is gonna forget it. Guys, in the meantime, we start. I'm gonna just set up everything, but we are gonna watch a video that maybe we already watched. Okay, it's gonna be good. Okay, pay attention. Coming up in a second, and we are
BSO
gonna just
Library.
practice. All right.
First conditional. What is the conditional mood in English? We use the conditional mood for hypothetical situations. When we don't know if something will happen, we make a guess about the outcome. What is the first conditional? We use the first conditional for a possible or likely outcome. This means that if a certain condition is met, the outcome will probably happen. For example, if she studies hard, she will pass the test. If the condition of studying hard is met, it is likely that the outcome will be passing the test. The most common first conditional pattern is if plus present, will plus verb. Note that we use a comma after the if clause. For example, if it is sunny tomorrow, we will go to the beach. The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common pattern for the first conditional is will plus verb, if plus present. Note that we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, we will go to the beach if it is sunny tomorrow. Let's take a look at some more examples of first conditional sentences in English. If he drives really fast, he will get a speeding ticket. If the students do well on the test, their teacher will let them go home early. If you miss the bus, you will be late for school. She will be tired tomorrow if she watches TV all night. The children will eat all these cookies if we don't hide them. We will be so happy if we win the game on Saturday. Look at the picture. Say or write a sentence using the first conditional. For example, if you stay out late tonight, you will regret it tomorrow morning. Now you try. If the students study hard, they will get good grades. She will move to a new city if she gets the job. My friend will be angry if I forget his birthday. I will call you if I need help with my homework. If he is late, he will miss his appointment. Thanks for watching.
Okay, guys, before we're gonna say goodbye to
First,
this presentation, I'm gonna do next. Okay, I'm gonna just remove, okay, I'm gonna just show you something. Okay, now we are gonna talk. Remember, guys, we have been talking about conditional. We are gonna actually talk about all of them, but we have been or just trying to introduce conditional number one. Okay, when is necessary for us guys to use conditional number one when we are talking about real situation, things that actually can happen. We also talk about conditional zero. Conditional zero is for things that, hey, is like a factual things. For example, if you cut, you bleed, you know. If you commit suicide, you die. Okay, hey, because it's obvious when it's factual information, okay, you immediately know what conditional you're gonna use. But we also talk about number one. What is the difference between zero? Zero is factual, scientific information. That's it. You know, that's it. You're not gonna change it, nothing. Okay, it's gonna be just exactly like that. All right, so please bear that in mind. Okay, so you said, for example, if real, if I get a job, it's possible. Okay, it's possible. If I'm just trying to read a job hunting, you know, I'm gonna just start opening our vocabulary, guys, because sometimes teacher don't do it, but it's very important. Okay, so when we are talking, guys, about factual things, I mean zero conditional, number one real situation, like for example, get a job. When you say I get a job, sorry, I'm gonna change the color. All right, black, thank you. Okay, very good. When you get a job, hey, it's possible. If you are just reading the job hunting section, job hunting, okay, job hunting is in the newspaper, the place where you can see, okay, the possible jobs, you know, possible, you know, positions for people. All right, so maybe you are, wow, hey, they need a seller. I am a very good seller, so I'm gonna apply, okay, for the job. So you apply for the job, all right? So it depends the condition, okay? The salary, the schedule is convenient. You have medical insurance, you know, things like that. All right, very good. So we have been talking about first conditional. What happens if I get a job? Hey, when you have conditional number one, okay, is because it's for possibilities. Number one, if I, so sorry guys, if I get a job. If you pay attention, this is the introductory part of the condition. How do you know that is a condition? Teacher, it's a condition because if. Totally, totally guys, totally. Okay, you now know that we are talking about a condition because I say if. If I get a job. Now, this is the condition. If I get a job, what? Okay, now is the result. You know, for example, you are talking to your mom. You know what, mom? If I get a job, what? What if you get a job? Say, mom, take it easy. If I get a job, mom, and remember, this is the condition, you write a comma. And this is why I'm going to emphasize the comma in red. I'm going to emphasize the color in red because it's important. If I get a job, what happened? I will earn some money. Obviously, guys, okay, this is gonna happen, but I'm gonna just change What? Gosh, man, take it easy. Wow. Okay, it's amazing the size, okay, of this. Okay, I thank God I made my change. Okay, very good. So you say in English, if I get a job, I would like you to pay careful attention. I'm gonna just move it just right here, make it bigger. If I get a job, if I get a job is the condition. What is the result? I will earn some money. I would like you to see. This is the condition. If I get a job, teacher, can I say this in a different way? Yeah, guys, not necessarily. You gotta start, okay, like this. You can start with this. I will earn some money. Yeah. If, obviously, guys, now you're gonna say this part. All right. Something that you're gonna and notice is that now you don't need the comma. Can you see? Number one, okay, it's good. Number one. Number two, what is the difference between number one and number two? Okay, that number one needs a comma. And you need a comma actually when you decide to start with the condition. Not necessarily you gotta start with the condition. You can start with the condition. And if you decide to do it that way, you gotta bear in mind, guys, that you need the comma. Otherwise, forget it, man. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. All right, I'm gonna go on. Very good. Let's go with the presentation. When we talk about first conditional, obviously, we are talking about possibilities, things that can be. Obviously, we are talking about hypothetical situation. What is a hypothetical situation? A hypothetical situation is a situation that maybe happened or maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe you can guess the outcome or maybe you don't have the faintest idea. It's hypothetical. It's because you're trying to guess is guessing. Okay, that is our first conditional. Remember, when we talk about the first conditional, it's important to bear in mind two things. Thing number one, we are talking about possible outcomes, possibilities. For example, if you don't study for the exam, what is logical? If you don't study for an exam, that you're gonna fail the exam. Hey, but so many times, even when you don't study for an exam, sometimes in life, you can pass the exam. And I imagine that this is something that happened to many of you, or is a secret, guys, or is a mystery, or is a lie what teacher is mentioning. So many times we are or we are in classes and maybe the teacher say take out a sheet of paper, we are gonna have a pop quiz, and sometimes you don't have the faintest idea about what the teacher is talking about. You take the exam, get it, man, and you pass the exam. It's crazy because you say, why? I didn't study, maybe because of the exam was easy, or because maybe, okay, you're a copycat, you were keeping an eye on somebody else taking the exam who obviously studied more than you, all right? I don't know, I'm just trying to guess hypothetical situation, that is possible outcome. Okay, what is a likely outcome? Is possible, is probable that something maybe happen. All right. So conditional number one is used, guys, exactly with this. We have a condition and we have an outcome. What is the condition? If I get a job. That is the condition. What is the outcome? What is the result? Teacher, the result is I'm gonna earn money, or I will earn money. That is the outcome. Okay, can you see? Very good. So the idea, guys, is look at the structure of this statement. I would like you to pay careful attention. If he studies hard, that is the condition. What is the outcome? Okay, she will pass the test. No many times the condition necessarily is gonna give me a logical outcome, because logical things, guys, sometimes it's hard. Even when sometimes you study for days and days and days, you go take the exam and you fail the exam. Why? Why you're gonna fail an exam when you have been studying for that exam 1 or 2 weeks in a row? Many different circumstances, no, guys? For example, number one, the exam level is very complex. The exam is extremely tricky. And obviously, at the time of taking the exam, that is going to give you a hard time. I can understand it. Secondly, because maybe teacher doesn't like you. And maybe that could be a problem because if teacher doesn't like you and teacher is the great administrator, okay, maybe the teacher can, influence, okay, in your last result. Okay, I don't know, I'm just trying to guess. Okay, as I tell you. Okay, so you gotta be very careful because not many times, guys, the condition is gonna be exactly or logically, explained by the outcome. Sometimes even when you study hard, you don't pass exams. Sometimes you don't study and you pass exams with very high grades. It's a crazy world. When we are talking about condition, guys, okay, we are trying to talk about possibilities, is the outcomes and the condition is what I think, okay, I can do. The outcome is something that it could be logical, but not all the time is gonna just follow a pattern, all right? Please be careful. If she study hard, I would like you to see what is conditional number one possibilities. For example, Maria, who is a student of this class, let's suppose, everybody knows that she does study so much. Okay, but let's suppose, and now we are gonna just try to think about a condition. What if? What if she studies, teacher? What if Maria decide to study? If Maria studies hard, what? What is the consequence? What is gonna be the result? What is gonna be the outcome? Okay, that maybe she will pass the test. Okay, that is what we are trying to figure out. All right. Okay, so please, present simple if, present simple if, present simple. If she studies, what is the outcome? Future. Future, because the idea is in the future. What happens if she studies hard? She will, because, hey, she hasn't taken any exam so far. Not so far, but she's gonna take exams in 2 weeks. What about if she studies very hard before taking the exams? Okay, what is the outcome? What is gonna be the result? Teacher, that maybe she will pass the test. Of course, guys. I think now we are talking about, hey, listen, the condition in present simple and the outcome, the result in future. That is something that you gotta bear in mind. I'm gonna give you like another idea. Let's see, maybe together, look at the condition, okay? I say the condition because the condition is something that I can do. Surely I can do it. I can assure you that if I decide to do it, I will. Okay, guys, that is you. But the consequence, the outcome, the result is something that you can control. For example, Maria, let's go to the party. No, Jose. Maria, let's go to the party. No, Jose. Why, Maria? Why you can go to the party? Because my mom is not going to let me go. What? Your mom is not going to let you go? Okay, don't worry. What about, what if? What if I talk to your mom? You don't know my mom. But I'm going to try. You don't know my mom. If, look at the condition. If you talk to my mom, this is what is possible. The person obviously is normal and knock on the door, and it's possible to know. Now we are gonna try to figure out, we are gonna try to imagine what happened if I do this. If I go to talk to your mom, what about if I talk to your mom? If you talk to my mom, she will say to you no. Hey, that is a likely outcome. But what about you say, hey, Maria, think about this. What about if I talk to your mom? If I talk to your mother will probably say yes. What about if I take her some flowers? Or what about if I take her some chocolates? Okay, so maybe I can influence decision. All right, and maybe she can let you go. Guys, if you see, okay, the outcome is, something that you can control. Okay, let's see another example. There is like a sentence pattern. What is a pattern? What looks like equal everywhere. First conditional, pattern number one, that you start with the condition if. If you say if, you need present simple. You need a comma. And after the comma, you need will. I hate English this way, but it's necessary sometimes to explain grammar structures. Okay, if it's sunny tomorrow, I like it. The condition. If it's sunny tomorrow, maybe it's not. But let's think, imagination, let's suppose, let's assume, let's try to think that maybe tomorrow it's gonna be a sunny, bright, clear day. Let's suppose. If it's sunny tomorrow, let's pay attention. If, let me see, teacher. Oh, yes, if. Second condition, teacher, present simple. Present simple is present simple. Now what? A comma, teacher. Yes, teacher, a comma. And what now, teacher, after the comma? Will, teacher. Yes, will. And finally, teacher, a verb. The verb is go. Okay, is complete the idea? Yes, teacher, is perfect. Yes, sir. Okay, good. Excellent. So now let's say that grammatically, we know how to ask. Or know how to ask, how to say a condition in English. Okay, if this is the pattern number one, teacher, what is the pattern number two? Number two is exactly the same, but the other way around. Okay, I mean contrary. Teacher, what is contrary? You're not gonna start with the condition. Now you're gonna start with the likely outcome. For example, let's see. Will. The verb, if, present simple is the same, the other way around, same thing, written differently, same thing. Anyhow, we will go to the beach. That is the outcome. We will go to the beach if it's sunny tomorrow. Okay, if it's sunny tomorrow, we will go to the beach. We will go to the beach if it's sunny tomorrow. Okay, that's it, very easy. Okay, condition, outcome, outcome, condition. Okay, you can do it this way, you can do it this way, you can do it this way, no problem. But it's necessary that you remember when you gotta write down the comma. Teacher, the what? Man, listen, it's important about the comma. Okay, yeah, the comma is extremely important. Okay, teacher, got it. Okay, hopefully. Guys, let's go on. Okay, please be concentrated. I'm gonna give you some examples and now we are gonna work together. Is here when our class finally starts. All right, so please, examples. Be attentive. Be attentive because when this activity finish, I'm gonna do it with you. I mean, teacher and student and teacher together. Okay, one-to-one. Okay, so please be ready. I'm going to show you some examples. Look at it. If he drives really fast, he will get an speed ticket. I'm going to just move it this way. Okay,
Let's take a look at some more examples of first conditional sentences in English.
Let's see more.
If he drives really fast, he will get a speeding ticket.
Okay. If he drives really fast is more than normal or more than the allowed limit speed. You know, very good. If he drives really fast, what? What is the outcome? What is the result? What's going to happen? All right, he will get an speeding ticket. All right, can you see, guys? Can you see what's coming up?
If he drives really fast, he will get a speeding ticket.
Very good.
If he drives really fast, he will get a speeding ticket.
Yeah, all right. Good evening, my friend Kevin Robbie. Kevin, how is it going, man?
Fine, and you, teacher?
Okay, very happy. You know why, guy? Because at the end of the class tonight, maybe I'm gonna have like a kind of conversation with the group, and I'm gonna announce you. I'm gonna tell you the good news, and is that maybe next week, we are gonna have classes for or every day at night, 1 hour with American teachers. Because now two more American teachers, the teacher Paul, and I don't remember the other guy's name, okay, they want to practice and talk only in English. So say, hey, welcome. I've got a group of students really eager to speak English with you. All right, so maybe they are gonna be with us. Okay, so that means that, yeah, we are gonna have classes Wednesday and Friday, but probably we maybe are gonna have classes on Tuesday and maybe on Thursday as well. Guys, listen, no mandatory. It's not compulsory. You gotta be. No. But hey, if you are not doing anything else more funny, interesting, or important, and you know that now you've got the chance to talk 1 hour in English every day, hey, let's suppose that your English go to the gym. And if you practice every day 1 hour, it's like if your English goes to the gym 1 hour a day. Okay, what's gonna happen with your English? It's gonna look fit. It's gonna look well built. He's gonna look, I don't know, like a bodybuilder. Okay, powerful. Okay, it's exactly what I want you to do. Okay, Kevin. Okay, but I'm gonna talk to you about that at the end, Kevin. Uh, this guy will get an speeding ticket if what happened? Do you remember? That is, he will get an speeding ticket
If he goes really fast.
if he goes or if he, how do you say when you are in a car?
Sorry. If he drives really fast.
Okay, that is the problem because if this guy,
If he drives really fast,
he's gonna
he
get
will
a
get a
speeding
speeding
ticket.
ticket.
Yeah, that is the problem. In Colombia, it's exactly the same. If you're driving your car so fast, okay, maybe if you are caught by a traffic guard, he's gonna say, pull over the car, and obviously, guys, he's gonna give you a speeding ticket as well. Yes. Why? Because you are not respecting the law. Okay, very good. Pay attention in the coming one. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, very good, guys. Conditional number one.
If the students do well on the test, their teacher will let them go home early.
Oh, guys, listen. What about we feed the class? Okay, guys, you wanna go home early? Yes, teacher, we got. Okay. If you wanna go home earlier than usual, okay, you gotta do it well on the exam. Teacher, what exam? The exam that we are gonna do now. So if you guys do well on the exam, okay, I will let you go home early. Ooh, this is a very good condition. Okay, I wanna see. Okay, hey,
If the students do well,
yes, but teacher, a little bit more in the past. All right. I'm not gonna show you anything. Okay, the idea is this. What Johan Manuel, my friend. Johan, good evening. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
How do you find the new topic? I mean, conditional. Do you think it's something very basic, easy, or do you consider it's a little bit tricky? What do you think about this?
Teacher, I think for me is in a some part.
Yeah, this is easy so far. I like it that what you mentioned. Very good. Tell me something. I don't know if you heard, okay, the comment, the gossip, but somebody is telling that teacher will let us, I mean you, Johan, and me, it's a gossip. I don't know, say, hey, the teacher will let us go home early. Oh, that sounds good. The teacher will let us go home early. Oh, yeah. And what is the condition to go home early? Do you remember, Johan, what was said about that? Yeah, the teacher will let us go home early. But what is the condition?
He finished the material or the topic.
If we finish the material or the topic, guys, that is true what Mr. Johan is telling. What do you think? No? Really? It is not correct? Okay, no problem. Okay. I don't know, Johan, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna ask Sebastian Carrillo. Sebastian, listen, I don't know if it's true, but what is said all around the school is that teacher will let us go home early today. But I don't know what is the condition. The condition is if we clean the backyard or if we organize the classroom. What is the condition, Sebastian, to go home early today?
I think complete all the tasks asked, please. Sorry. If we complete all homeworks,
All right, that could be a condition. If we complete our tasks or our homework. Judges, that is true? Yes or no? Yes or no? No? Oh, why not? It's not true? Okay. I don't know, but it's like kind of difficult. I don't know. I was said a little. You know what? The teacher will let us go home early, But I don't know what is the condition. What I gotta do if I wanna go like the others home early today. Okay, I would like you to know. Samuel Jesus, good evening, my friend. How are you?
Good teacher. I was a
Appointment.
appointment teacher, a dentist teacher. I go to the dentist.
Very good. I went to the dentist. Very good, Samuel. Very good. All right, excellent. And Samuel, you speak like, oh my gosh, man, I'm scared. Samuel, I'm scared. Man, this is a secret.
No teacher.
I'm really scared when I go to the dentist, man. I'm eating my nails like this. Me, man. What about you?
Well, the teacher, it was only a cleaning teacher in my did a cleaning.
Okay, a cleaning, just a cleaning. Bueno, just a cleaning is no, it's a drilling. Ooh, it's terrible.
No teacher, you didn't know. You didn't
Okay,
know.
okay, no problem, man, obviously. Okay, if it's a clean, is good. And tell me, it was a she dentist or it was a he dentist?
Teacher, he dentist.
And what about the dentist? Good?
Yes, teacher, good.
All right, thank God, man, thank God. All right, that is good news. All right, tell me something. I don't know, Samuel, but if you were at an appointment, I don't know if you heard, okay, the gossip, because everybody in the school is telling that the teacher will let us go home early today, but I don't know what is the condition. Do you hear? What is the condition for us to go home early today?
Teacher, if and the will, teacher, the if and the will.
Yeah, but do you remember what is the condition? Because teachers say, okay, guys, I will let you go home early today if, but hey, I didn't pay attention what was the condition. I know the teacher will let us go home early today, but actually what I couldn't hear very well was the teacher's condition. Do you hear what was the teacher's condition to go home early today, Asamo?
No, teacher, I don't
Yeah,
remember good,
me
teacher.
neither, man. Me neither. I have a problem because I didn't hear very well either. Okay, thank you so much, man. Okay, next one is Juan Manuel Borges. Juan Manuel, good evening. How are you, my friend?
Hello, teacher. Excellent, and you?
Man, a little bit worried because I was in class now and the teacher mentioned something about let us go home early, but I didn't pay attention what was the teacher's condition. What is the condition that teacher, okay, just said, okay, to let us go home early today? Did you listen his condition? What is the condition to go home early today?
If you, I, how do you say? Yo, espere, yo la pienso que ya la tengo en la lengua, en la punta de la lengua.
Teacher, I've got it
I got
in
it.
in the tip of my tongue. Okay, that's
Sure,
right. I
I
got it at the
got in the seat of my tongue.
very easy. Guys, the teacher mentioned the condition to let us go home early today and nobody in the class pay attention. Okay, thank God
You,
I'm not the only one.
if you do the, if you, if you be a good teacher in the for this class, you can go.
Okay. Let me ask to the judges. Okay, I'm gonna ask judges. Is Manuel right or no? Yes? No? Sure? Okay. Oh
Mm,
my gosh, man, is it really so difficult? All right, I'm gonna ask somebody else.
teacher, or is the angel David like or is angel David says?
I don't know. I'm just trying to know. Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel. Angel, how are you? Good evening, my friend. How are you? Angel Gabriel, are you there? Angel Gabriel? Okay, let's wait a moment, guys. Okay, just to see if Angel Gabriel is there. Angel Gabriel, are you there, man? Okay, I don't know. It's like weird. No answer. No answer. It's like ghosted. Like, ooh. All right, Angel David. I'm gonna ask you, Angel David. Maybe Angel Gabriel is not there, but maybe Angel David is there. Angel, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Man, I don't know. But everybody's telling, hey, man, the teacher will let us go home tonight. Hey, the teacher will let us go home early tonight. Hey, the teacher will let us go. Hey, everybody's talking about the news. And the news is that the teacher will let us go home early tonight. Okay, but I don't know what is the condition, Angel. Do you know what is the condition to go home early today? The teacher says that he will let us go home early today, but what is the condition? Do you remember?
No, teacher.
All right, guys, can't believe it. I'm gonna show you right now. Look at
If the
it.
students do well on the test, their teacher will let them go home early.
Can you see? If the students do well on the test, that was very easy. All right. So the idea, guys, if the teacher mentioned that if we do it good on the exam, okay, he will let us go home early. Pay attention because, hey, keep an eye. Look,
If you miss the bus, you will be late for school.
guys, this is not a mystery. If you are not at the bus stop just on time, If you are not at the bus stop just on time, obviously you will miss the bus. And it's exactly where your worst nightmares start. Because when you get late to a school, that is the very fair word thing that is gonna happen to you in the day. Because then the principal is gonna call your mother to let her know that you were late. If your mother knows that you were late for school, you will have a serious problem with her. If you have a serious problem with your mom, she will punish you with no money and no PlayStation. No money and no PlayStation. If you don't have these both ones, then your life will be miserable. All right. So, man, it's not a mystery. Hey, don't get late school. Okay, be in time. Be in time to avoid problems. Yes. All right. So the idea is, guys, look at if you miss the bus, I mean, if you don't catch the bus, if you let the bus go and you don't take it, let me tell you what is going to be a possible outcome. That you will be late for school. And that is a problem, man. That is a problem. All right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what is going to happen? Terrible, terrible. Okay? I'm going to ask number one. Who's going to be my next one? I'm going to, yes, I've got a question. I've got a question. Obviously, guys, my question is for, let me see. Ah, yes, Johan Manuel. Johan Manuel, what happened if I miss my bus? Tell me, man, what happened if I miss the 7 o'clock bus? Do you remember what's gonna happen, friend?
You will be later for the school.
Okay, tell me something, Johan. Have you ever been late for school because you didn't take the bus in time?
Um, okay, teacher. Actually, I use a car for transportation, and I
Okay.
uh,
But Johan, and what about if you are going on the car and the car breaks
only
down?
few times, teacher. Only few times.
Can you see, teacher? Twice. Twice, teacher. Because maybe you were going on a car and the car broke down and maybe you got late. But you know what is the good? That you got the perfect excuse because you're going to say, teacher, so sorry. I was late because my mother was bringing me here and the car broke down. And maybe, obviously, your mother is gonna be, your weakness. Yes, that's true. I was driving the car and the car started, obviously, no problem. The problem is when you don't have, a partner in crime. Teacher, what? I'm gonna write it. A partner in crime. Teacher, what is a partner in crime? A partner in crime is the person that is gonna say, is gonna do whatever you want because he's your best friend. Okay, so I say, Johan, man, if my mother comes and she say that if I was here, man, you're gonna say that I have been with you the whole day studying for the exam, all day long. Okay, I don't problem. No problem. I will say that way. All right. So, wow, man, you are my partner in crime, man. Partner in crime is my, you know what? Sometimes people say this word that is good is alibi. And an alibi is like the person who say, okay, no problem. I'm going to say whatever you want. Really? Whatever you want, man. You know what is a problem? That sometimes when you are somebody else alibi, so when you are somebody's partner in crime, and maybe that person's got like a legal problem, and let's suppose that the person goes to prison, you can also go to prison because you actually were, okay, the partner in crime. Okay, that is quite a problem. Okay, sometimes it's not good to be partner in crime with anyone. You know why? Because maybe you're gonna end up, okay, involved in legal problems, and it's something that actually you don't want because it's gonna stain, okay, it's gonna stain your curriculum, you know, your is there is a name that I just forget, is police record. The police record is when you commit a crime, an illegal issue, okay, you are gonna be, every time that something happened, you're gonna be in the police record, okay, for bank robbery, for murder, for you know, it's like kidnapping, depend on the crime, okay, but you're gonna be there. Okay, very good. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead.
Miss the bus, you will be late for school.
Yeah, very good. Guys, I'm gonna stop it, this exercise here, because you know, teachers got some, yes, man, some what? Some cards on their sleeve, okay? Or American people say a sleeve up. All right, so I'm gonna show you some of them, okay? Different ideas. You're gonna please tell me what's going on. Sometimes I'm gonna get a picture. Let's better get a picture. Let's better. I'm gonna just better get a picture. Okay, let's get a picture. A picture is much better. Okay, let's say this one. I'm gonna just write it. Okay, and you are gonna tell me, look at this incredible moment. Okay, this is a moment that everybody's dream. You know, wow, it's just good. Okay, sometimes people say, wow, teacher, I just want to do it this way. All right, and everybody just throw up. Okay, all the heads, and finally, or bonnet, like people say, and finally they are graduated. You know, so a new part of your life start there, because start new dreams. Samuel Jesus, Samuel, tell me something. If you graduate and you get an scholarship, tell me something. What would you do if you get an scholarship? What happened? What is the result? What is the outcome if you get an scholarship? Okay, Samuel Jesus, for
Teacher.
being intelligent.
Teacher, if me, if
If
I
I
will be a scholarship,
if
I
uh-huh.
how I get more opportunity in my
I
life, teacher.
I will get more
I will.
opportunities. Yes, that's right. Okay, that is totally right. And I would like everybody pay attention. Samuel, a statement. Teacher, if I get a scholarship, okay, is number one, teacher, if I get a scholarship, I will get more opportunities, teacher. Okay, very good. Can you see, guys? Get is present, okay, will is future, and is what actually you need to pay attention. So if I get an scholarship, teacher, if I get an scholarship, okay, teacher, I will get more opportunities. Okay, excellent, Samuel, excellent, very good. Now I'm gonna give you another one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna show you a situation. Okay, I'm gonna show you a situation. Okay, very good. This question is for Johan Manuel. Johan, look at this. Johan, what about if you are driving your family car and accidentally you knock over a dog? Johan, what about if you are driving the car and you knock over a dog? What do you
Teacher, what is over and down?
in English, knock over a dog is, for example, look at the picture. Can you see the picture on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, can you see? Let's suppose that this is you. You are driving the car. You maybe were talking on the phone, you didn't pay attention, and maybe Johan accidentally, you knock over a dog with the car. Tell me what is the result? What if maybe you are driving the car and you hit or you bump or you just knock over a dog? Tell me.
Maybe I die, but if I don't die, I will stay in a vegetal
But
station.
you're the dog, because
Ya, teacher, teacher. Es
yeah,
que
yeah,
no me
yeah, yeah,
había cargado la imagen ya.
like what? Like what? Okay, no, I'm talking about the dog. No, you are driving the car and you didn't pay attention. You saw, teacher, if I knock over a dog, if I knock over a dog by driving, tell me, Johan, what happened if you knock over a dog by driving?
Yeah, teacher. Probably the dog die or he gonna be be fractura, ¿cómo se dice?
In English, broken bones, okay, or
Broken bone.
fracture, okay. Oh gosh, okay. Look at this one. If I knock over a dog by driving, the dog will probably die. Oh gosh, yes, maybe. Okay, that is a possibility, guys. That is a possibility, and a possibility is that maybe, okay, the impact was so strong that maybe finally the dog died. Okay, that is a possibility. All right, second possibility. What is another possibility? Maybe let's try not to be so pessimistic. Let's try not to be pessimistic. And you say, okay, teacher, let's suppose this. If I knock over a dog by driving, okay, let's suppose, I'm gonna just write it again. Let's suppose we are gonna start it here. Teacher, let's suppose that now the end is gonna be different. Okay, teacher, if I knock over a dog by driving, I will take to hospital. Okay, very good. Or I will take to a pet hospital. Yes, obviously, that is very common, okay? So many times, you know, many times. All right, very good. For example, I'm gonna show you another idea. Be very attentive, okay? You're gonna tell me the situation with this picture. Let's suppose that this is your best friend. Teacher, what? Let's suppose that this is your best friend. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this one and you're gonna tell me what's your opinion. All right. I'm gonna open it up. Oh yeah, this is your best friend. Look at him. He studied with you in kindergarten. He also studied with you in primary school. He got graduated with you. He's your friend, very close. And you now know that he is breaking into apartments. Yes, he is breaking into apartments and is stealing people's belongings. You know it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys right now. Okay, what happened? I'm gonna ask this to Sebastian Carrillo. Sebastian, if you know, let's suppose, if you know that your friends is a robber, tell me, what would you do if you
Mm,
know that your friend is a robber?
I don't permit and him don't enter in my apartment.
That's right. Okay. So I'm going to correct, but I understand what you mean. Teacher, I'm going to say like this. Teacher, if my friend is a robber, if my friend is a robber, I will talk to him not to do that. All right. Yeah, that is a good advice. Hey, if you are a good friend, if you are a good friend, you want your friends to do good things. If you see that maybe your friend, because he's with bad companies, you know, maybe he's doing something wrong, okay, the idea is you are going to talk to the person and you're going to tell, hey, you know, don't do that. All right, excellent, my friend Sebastian Carrillo. So if my friend teacher is a robber, I will talk to him not to do that. Okay, yes. Hey, sometimes a good friend is a savior. Okay, is a savior. All right, I'm gonna just go on. Okay, very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna show you something a very hypothetical interesting situation. Okay, what is the interesting situation? Let's suppose, guys, that you are flying. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, you are gonna, or you are flying right now, you are going to the United States, you know, and on the plane, guys, you identify a very dangerous terrorist. Yes, a very dangerous. Okay, you recognize the criminal when you are on the plane. Guys, my question is, what will you do? What will you do if you were on a plane, or what will you do if you are on a plane and you identify a terrorist? Okay, I would like to ask this situation to my friend Juan Manuel Borges. Juan Manuel, you are on the plane and you identify the terrorist. Tell me, what's gonna happen, man?
What's gonna happen? I think the terrorist will look me suspicious.
Suspiciously. Very good.
Suspiciously
Very good.
or suspiciously or ugly.
They're very good, teacher. If I identify the terrorist, I like it. Very good, Johan. Terrorist. I like yours. I like yours. Very good, teacher. If I identify the terrorist, he will look at me suspiciously. All right? Very.
Suspiciously, and he think I am a soplon.
Yeah, that maybe you are in English, guy. How do you say that word? I'm gonna ask. There's somebody here who's got very good vocabulary. Kevin Robbie. Kevin, this is a good chance, perfect opportunity to ask you about how do you say that word in English? Do you remember maybe how to say that word in English? Kevin Robbie? I don't know, just for curiosity, man, because you have a very good vocabulary. Kevin, do you remember how to say the word that Juan Manuel Borges just mentioned?
Teacher, do you hear me now?
Yeah, perfectly.
Ah, sorry, my mic wasn't working. Well, the the word is snitch.
Okay, I like it. Juan Manuel Borges, pay careful attention on the screen because now the word that you want to know was just said. by Kevin Robbie. Okay, so when somebody tells what other people mention and it's supposed to be like a secret, okay, we are talking about an snitch. Okay, because I say, teacher, you know what? Juan Manuel Borges was cheating on the exam. Man, and he's supposed to be your friend. And you say, wow, man, you know what? You're not my friend. Actually, you are a snitch. I'm not a snitch friend. You know?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So
I
it's
compliment. He looks suspicious. He looks me suspicious, and he think I snitch.
and he will, because
And
he's
he will think that I a snitch.
obviously what
Obviously.
Manuel Borges, I would think exactly the same. If you are looking at me, on the plane at every 1 minute, I'm gonna start looking at you suspiciously to say, what happened with this guy? Why is this guy looking at me like this? Maybe it's because this guy recognized me, and maybe he now know that I am a terrorist, and maybe he will tell everybody on the plane because maybe he's a snitch. Yes, perfectly, Juan Manuel. Obviously, I would think exactly the same thing. All right, very good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you another situation. You're gonna please pay attention. Excellent, Juanma. Excellent. Very good. Okay, let's suppose that now we have a different situation. Okay, this situation right now is that we know that our best friend now, we know that our best friends got a terrible disease, okay? Maybe this is something that you know some days ago, you know? And maybe now you know that your best friend is is terribly sick, okay? Is terribly sick, you know? Let's suppose that I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm trying not to be so impressive. I'm not gonna try to be so, let's suppose that I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change the picture because it's very dramatic. Okay, it's very dramatic. I'm gonna show you a picture like this. Let's suppose that this is a group of your friends. Okay, one of them, your best friend, got cancer, but maybe the person doesn't know anything. The person doesn't know that he or she is sick. You are his or her best friend. My question is, and I'm gonna make the question right now to Kevin. Kevin, what about this for you? What about if you know that your best friend, okay, is pretty sick and maybe he or she's got cancer, but the person, Kevin, doesn't know anything. Okay, Kevin, what will you do? What will you do if your bestie, okay, is about to die? That is a very good question. And it's very sensitive. A very sensitive question. Kevin Robbie, I'm not listening to you. What would you do? What will you do, sorry? What will you do if you realize that your best friend is about to die?
Well, I probably feel really sad firstly, but
Obviously.
then I will try to spend the most time with him that I could.
Wow, man, let me tell you something. Okay, I think that is very spectacular. You know why? Because obviously, this is not gonna avoid you to feel very sorrowful when maybe the person passed away. okay? But at least you're gonna feel some comfort to know that you spend precious moments with this person, that you spend, okay, important moments with this person, okay? And that is actually something very important. Sometimes it's impossible for us to do something, even for doctors. Even for doctors, sometimes it's impossible. How many times people go to the doctor and doctors are very honest and tell them straight to their faces, sorry, but you're not gonna live more than 6 months. My advice for you is, if you've got a family, spend a lot of time with them. Try to do what you haven't done before. Okay, so spend every moment of your life wisely from now on, okay, guys, because even doctors can do anything. That is something, guys, that is very, nowadays even we can hear about euthanasia. And euthanasia is like a possibility that exists for some people to choose the way as they are gonna die, and even when that's gonna happen exactly. All right, so it's good because some diseases are so terrible that are gonna consume people's life, and sometimes certain diseases are so terrible that they devastate the person and families as well. All right, so sometimes, guys, is very hard, but spend time with somebody who maybe's got this problem is a wise decision, okay, for everybody. All right, very good. All right, guys, I'm gonna job stop our class just right here because I need to give you some information. Bueno, muchachos, voy a parar nuestra clase el día de hoy aquí. Estamos hablando de condicionales. Recuerden mucho, eso ya lo dejaremos para nuestra próxima clase cuando hablaremos del condicional número 2. Estamos en condicional número 1 y voy a colocarles una película para la próxima clase de media hora para que ustedes miren el cortometraje y contesten unas preguntas que tienen que ver con condicional. Bueno, muchachos, ustedes saben que yo siempre les tengo buenas noticias. Hace unos días incorporamos nuevamente al profesor Cristos en nuestras clases de los días sábados. Ustedes es un grupo que tienen el privilegio, solamente 2 grupos, de tener clases con el profesor Cristos. O sea que ustedes están expuestos a inglés británico con él. Nuestra intención con el profesor Cristos es adiestrar sus oídos y que el día que ustedes tengan conversaciones en inglés, sea americano o sea británico, ustedes lo puedan hacer bien. Con el profesor Andrés Velázquez, que es el jefe de policía de Long Island, que comparten ustedes clases con él, es inglés neoyorquino. En la próxima semana viene un profesor americano que se llama Paul. Inglés espectacular, nativo 100%. El profe Andrés se fue desde muy niño y ha estado toda su vida allá. Él habla inglés neoyorquino perfecto, pero el profesor que vamos a traer es un profesor nacido en los Estados Unidos. Entonces, pues digamos que la diferencia que van a notar es un poquito en el acento, ¿cierto? Nativo, pero va a ser inglés neoyorquino. Entonces vamos a tener clases a partir de la semana que viene, vamos a cambiar. ¿Qué vamos a hacer, muchachos? Vamos a intentar dentro de una semana tenerle al grupo avanzado, a ustedes, un componente total, que sería 2 clases a la semana con el profe Alirio. Yo estaría acompañándolos en la parte estructural, gramatical, pero tendríamos 3 clases extras, por lo que yo creo que en los próximos días estaremos trabajando de lunes a viernes en el horario de 7 a 8 de la noche. En ese horario, todos los días, de lunes a viernes, que yo se los haré saber a partir de la próxima semana, estaremos todos los días recibiendo 1 hora de inglés. Ya no vamos a volver a tener clases de 1 hora y media, porque vamos a tener clases de lunes a viernes, y si el profesor Cristos nos acompaña, ahí sería de clases de lunes a sábado. Esto es una locura, porque nosotros pues nunca habíamos tenido el programa que nos ofreciera todas estas posibilidades, pero muchachos, ahora estamos muy alineados, estamos muy pensativos, muy preocupados y hemos tenido, gracias a Dios, el acompañamiento este año del Departamento de Policía de Long Island, donde está el profesor Andrés. Entonces el profesor Andrés conoce a otro policía nativo, nacido, y también quiere hacer parte de los conversatorios que estamos llevando a cabo. Y a mí me gusta mucho que sean policías o personas de esta experiencia, porque son personas que nos pueden aportar una visión, digámoslo así, de sociedad muy acertada. ¿Quién nos podría contar sobre cómo se encuentra, digamos, en este momento la ciudad de Nueva York en cuestiones de migrantes? Eso lo sabe la policía, el crimen lo sabe la policía, la violencia, la policía conoce muchos aspectos de la sociedad porque trabajan controlando muchos de esos aspectos. Entonces, a mí me parece muy interesante que tengamos la compañía de estos profesores porque es conocer mucho de Nueva York, conocer mucho de la situación de Estados Unidos a través de los maestros que nos están dando clases. Yo de pronto no podría, yo he viajado mucho, he tenido la oportunidad, pero pues yo no podría contarles cosas tan puntuales como se las podría contar el profesor Andrés, que es jefe de policía. ¿Cierto? Entonces sería muy diferente que la semana de arriba que tengamos a otro policía del departamento de Nueva York, pues wow, ¿cómo no creerle a él si él es el que vive todos los días y nos puede contar en inglés, usando ese inglés que ellos utilizan allá en Nueva York en el día a día, lo que pasa? Y con ellos vamos a empezar unos conversatorios a partir de la próxima semana. Así que muchachos, yo les voy a contar algo y ustedes saben que siempre durante el tiempo que yo he estado en el proyecto he estado muy pendiente de que ustedes me donen. Yo incluso me siento muy contento porque hoy en día de ver que reciben clases con el profesor Cristos, que el profesor Cristos me dice tantos comentarios positivos, que veo al profesor Andrés tan contento y animado trabajando con ustedes. Ahora veo que vienen otros, entonces darle la oportunidad a ustedes de que puedan, digámoslo así, tener esos espacios que si su día dura 24 horas, mis muchachos, al menos ustedes sepan que de esas 24 horas, 1 hora al día, de lunes a viernes o de lunes a sábados, 1 hora al día, tú tienes conversaciones en inglés. ¿Y sabes por qué deseamos que pase eso? Porque el día, que ya no sea 1 hora al día, sino que Dios te permita una gran oportunidad de salir del país, estudiar en un futuro y te toque hacerlo todo el día en inglés, pues ya empiezas a sentirte cómodo porque es una situación para la cual ya te estás y te habrás preparado. Entonces yo te traigo esta noticia para que lo entiendas. Quiere decir que a partir de la semana que viene cambiamos la forma en la que trabajamos. Ahora nuestras clases duran 1 hora, pero vamos a tener el triple de lo que teníamos antes. Vamos a tener clases todos los días 1 hora y nos van a acompañar 3 profesores diferentes. Voy a estar yo desde la parte estructural, ¿cierto? Va a estar el profesor Andrés desde la parte conversacional, va a estar el profesor Paul, disculpen, somos 4 porque también estaríamos con el profesor Cristos. Muchachos, el programa de inglés te ofrece todas estas posibilidades y tú lo sabes al mismo precio. No sube el programa de inglés el precio para ustedes y eso lo hicimos por permitirle a todos ustedes que nos han venido acompañando, muchachos, que puedan tener más por lo mismo. Así que de ahora en adelante lo vamos a aprovechar mucho. Sé que les va a encantar las clases con el profesor Paul. Aprovechenlo mucho. Traten de practicar mucho. Siempre que tengan la posibilidad de hablar, hablen en inglés. Si te equivocas, pues ahí los tienes a ellos. Aquí me tienes a mí. Aquí estamos todos pensando en cómo tú vas a mejorar ese inglés. Ok, guys, entonces no lo olviden. Próxima semana nos vamos y no olvides que tenemos clases con el profesor Cristos mañana. Guys, I'm gonna say for all your time, okay, thank you guys, y por todo ese tiempo y esa... Guys, see ya. Okay, guys, Ángel, Pablo, Kevin.
Bye, teacher. See you next week.
Bye bye, teacher. Thanks for the class. See you later. Bye bye. Very, very, very thanks, teacher. Bye bye.
The class.